was already up because you was on fucking Facebook. Shut up, man. Man, the fuck out of here. This nigga, I know. I'm just talking shit, bro. I ain't no pussy. Would you wear your bonnets and shit in your head when you be asleep?
Well, Coach, any Florida resident will tell you that afternoon pop-up showers and storms are the norm, and that's
shit, he already had 27, 28 when I got him. I got him from the Titans. Josh Rosen. I got him from the Titans and shit.
Both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up.
Oh, we playing in this fucking rain.
Between the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now Rosen on first down, and he's going to drop this off to his fullback. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll bring up second down. A good, safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Rosen. He'll give this to Eckler. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make it a second down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Rosen to throw on third. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Jerome Baker able to record his 5th sack of the season. So
that's all he got, 5 sacks.
He punted 3 times in the loss.
He been covering for real.
That's a 49-yard punt, 8 though on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 16. Now a first carry for their fullback. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And there's the pickup you want on 1st down. All offenses say, you get me 4 on 1st down, we'll take it.
I'm about to say, you trying to build Peyton Hillis again?
On 2nd down now, Beckwith. The tackle there by Fabian Moreau.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Watson on 3rd down.
Oh, that's bullshit.
QT complete. He's at the 30. 10.
That's bullshit.
Houston. QT. 77 yards.
That's
They're
bullshit.
strike first here on their opening drive.
Man, I'm trying to jump for this ball and every goddamn thing. They didn't let that nigga jump.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench.
I didn't touch the kicker. Like, what the fuck?
Force the play, go downfield and score.
Already the fuckery,
just like a
boy.
boxer in the gym, preparing for the fight. Now we can turn it all loose.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Hey, Jack City been playing this games too?
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, they always tell Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now it's Rosen. That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
The 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Jerome Baker right there in coverage.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. It'll be a 48-yard punt. 5 there on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for
Oh,
them.
they purged.
It's a foot race.
Oh.
30, 20.
Oh, that nigga slipped. That nigga slipped. Oh, man, on some bullshit, bro.
So they dig a little deeper in the playbook there. Get the wide
Man on some bullshit.
And it proves fruitful.
Love the call. When you got a guy who has running back skills, you want him to touch the ball.
Hey, man on some bullshit, bro.
Make sure you hand it to him or toss it to him.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jayon Brown able to record his 5th sack of the season.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
Tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. After 1, 7-0.
Shit, where your other running back at? He hurt?
Football to start quarter 2 as they come up now 2nd and goal. The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. It's complete right around the 8. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Texans push further out in front. Here's Seibert now to add the extra point.
This has to be great for the psyche of this offense. Presented with bad field position, they didn't let it stop them. They rolled downfield and scored a touchdown.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This fielded at the 2. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
What I'm about to do?
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Rosen. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Second and 10 now. It's Rosen. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. On 3rd down, Rosen.
Come on, man.
After almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man.
Flag. Thank you very much. No, your breath shitty.
And that hurts. If it was running into the kicker, it wouldn't be a 1st down. Roughing, it is a 1st.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, usually bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play.
They'll look to throw on 1st down with Josh Rosen. Oliver, the tight end, making the catch. Now Robinson coughs up the football. It's loose. But it looked like a Jaguar was able to cover this thing, and so will keep control. A call in luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill or the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground. Whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Back in the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. The Jaguars on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 6. Throwing again, it's Rosen. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was the crossbar that said otherwise. And that'll deny him a shot at 3.
On first down, back whip. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
Here's Watson. Flushed out right. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Throwing again on second down. Watson. And the catch good. It's Eifert. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of the quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out.
Got a man open. It's Fuller.
That's bullshit.
Deshaun Watson with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Texans push further out in front. A sensational one-handed grab in the end zone for the score. Looked like you at the Davis Turkey Bowl every year in the backyard in Orlando, Florida.
Oh, you're so kind. That's definitely in my mind. But how about this? They always tell guys going after the ball, the receivers especially, you got to have a single-minded obsession to go get it. How about going up with a single hand and making that happen? I don't know if it gets much better than what we just saw there.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
I ain't stressed over here.
Jaguars
talking all that shit. Hoping you get to the fucking Super Bowl.
Some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Here's Rosen. This one caught by his tight end, Oliver. Give him 6 there, but now it's 3rd.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Rosen. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Thought they were going to force a 4th down. Instead, P.I. gives them the 1st.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you've got to start all over. That can really, really be demoralizing.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now Rosen looking to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down. Going on the ground with Eckler. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. On first down, it's Rosen. And that is caught. Oh, what a catch at the 5-yard line. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a first and goal.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them.
So we are at halftime here on Christmas Eve, as we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. And he's going to have the hook up to QT. A huge play there for Houston. 45 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. They'll run on first down. Beckwith trying to run inside, but nothing there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game. And the Texans push further out in front. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting runs, so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Come on, QB, come on. Hey, alert, alert. Go.
Rosen will throw, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. And now it's Rosen looking. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Here's Rosen to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Marcus Davenport. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. On 1st down, Beckwith, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Throwing on 2nd down. Watson escaping the pressure right. Got his man. It's Eifert. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal. They come out here in the I.
Come on. 2 times. Hey. 4 down.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, Beckwith, and he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season as his guys continue to pour it on. Seibert on for the PAT. And he pushed it right. It's no good. back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Here we go.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on fourth, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. Rosen again on 2nd and 10. And he comes back with one complete. And he is finally out of bounds all the way down at the 30. A big third down play there for the Jags. 46 yards. Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Let's go, D. Big series right there. 41's coming. Hey, exit.
To throw is Rosen. Wide open receiver complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, first down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rosen toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Hey, 4-1 Mike, 4-1 Mike. You.
Bravo.
Mike 41, Mike 41. Watch the run, watch the run.
Now Rosen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. From 10 yards out. And the Jaguars make some inroads here on that deficit. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson is going to let this one go deep. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Will Fuller with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far. Back now in Jacksonville, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. Seibert now to kick this thing away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. One play has them to the 37 here for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Rosen. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 47.
Hey, Orbit.
He'll look to throw. Trying to lay one up deep. And a scary incompletion. Almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down.
Man, I couldn't even get on my fucking dude. My dude kept running past the fucking ball.
Hey, Delta. I got it.
They want to go to the air again with Rosen. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. He'll get this to Eckler. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Middle. Cut. Corner. Line 41. Gonna waste it. Hey, seam 6.
They'll try and throw forward with Rosen. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this Texans defense stands tall. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I
we enjoy.
We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones. And it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it #1 for what we've seen this season.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Uchenna and Wosu got the sack there.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play-action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's Britton Colquitt now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Throwing now, Rosen on first down. He'll rifle this one deep right. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 43 yards. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
Gonna call it no gain there on the first down play.
I'm over this one. This line
stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah. It's cool, though. He in this playpen right now.
Here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got it at the 15. A big pickup of 38.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got the step on him. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
Now it's Rosen. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Man, this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Here we go on 2nd and 12.
It's over. This shit. You ain't even know he was going to pick it off. Like, you ain't trick shit because you ain't even know that nigga was. That nigga jumped and everything when he got it. Shut up. Good game, bro. Good game, bro. I guess, Shefferton.
One that's intercepted. Anthony Adrian picks it, and they will take over possession of the football at their 42.
Man, shit, I'm doing this a little bit too late for this shit. Oh, this shit though. Call timeout, Chef, man. This shit the froze on me.
Right? Yeah. The analytics will tell you one thing or another.
I can't move.
Bad play on one hand, a good play on the other. But it's all about the fantasy points here.
Oh, well, the play clock about to run down. That's crazy. Man.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Delayed game, I'm out. What? I ain't rushing nothing. I'm trying to rush.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've lost this one.
Ain't nobody playing around, man. Get out your damn feelings, man. God damn.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
Niggas always be in their damn feelings.
And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
So many times we end the game.
Why you keep doing that, man? You can't help it when you pick it off.
And how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pick up there, 26 yards. And Watson's going to throw it here. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense can crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
And it's incomplete.
Wow.
But there is a flag down. Let's see what
Man. All that nigga was swat the goddamn ball down and get pass interference.
They come out here in the eye. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now Watson going to sneak it. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. The last 2 runs have gone nowhere. And now another showdown looming on 3rd and goal. After the run, Watson going to throw and give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown.
You should have been got in there then. You had to go to the air. Shut your ass up. Your ass always be talking shit. Shut your ass up. Shut up and enjoy this goddamn win. Shut your ass up. Mom want to hear that shit. Shut up and win. Shut up. I don't want to hear that shit. Shut your ass up.
Argument, I get it on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners.
What the fuck?
Hey, listen, getting the points for me. They're not worried about
what the fuck was that?
That's just new age stuff.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. A very short kick. This will be taken by one of the young men. And solid field position here to start as they get it out to the 40-yard line.
Shit, I ain't happy. Shit, they start wanting to intercept the goddamn ball late. You shut up. Fucking trick. Shit. I ain't gonna take this abuse from you, Chef, man. Game over with, bruh. I ain't did all of nothing. Good game, bruh. Your ass better make it all the way to the motherfucking Super Bowl, bruh.
And never forget it, because you're not going to want that feeling. No, you don't want that feeling again, and who knows?
It ain't about the team, nigga. You got the fucking skill. Shit.
Big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Texans,
Chill there, fool.
win for their playoff hopes as they hit.
Oh, I just had to change